I have issues of, or I re-injured a part that I injured a couple years ago with, while I was at work. So it's either a work-related injury that's coming back to haunt me, or a sciatic nerve that I've been dealing with since 2009. I remember that distinctly, because it was around the World Series between the Phillies and the Yankees. Around that time where I was starting to feel that. Anywho's, hey, what's up, Owen? How you doing, buddy? So, yeah, I got plenty to talk about with you guys. Of course, I'm trying to get this one thing to pop up. Of course, there's always something that's going to derail me here. Yeah, it's every day. There we go. Let me get the chat up here. I'm done doing my fantasy draft. I got the Steelers are kicking butt. Yes, they are, sir. Yes, they are. Yeah, it was up 22-0 the last time I checked, and then I kind of like tapped out and came down here and did some things. Did Ryan Howard retire? No, we'll get into that in a little bit. Oh, jeez. Okay, they're trying to get you. All right. Well, let's see. Yeah. First things first, I want to get into this. I'm torn these days as far as religion or the church in general. We got a mail the other day since the last time I did a broadcast Monday night. Been off since then. It's been almost a week, so I'll probably do another one of these tomorrow. Now, my and you can hear it in my nose. I'm still kind of. I'm sick too, so on top of the back, I'm not feeling good. But earlier this week, we got it was like Wednesday or Thursday, we got something in the mail, and it was from the church that we're trying to get my daughter Kristen at, which is, we do have it scheduled for the 30th, which is about 28 days away, 4 weeks from today, to be precise. And my wife gave me this letter, and it said, about contributions to the church now. I'm like, oh God. Well, we've been there. My wife's been there. I'm not even going to take credit. I really don't go, and this is the reason why I'm getting to it. Well, not only that, take care of my daughter. I can't bring my daughter into there. You know, it's kind of hard for her. It's right about that time. Anywho's, yeah. So I get the letter. We get the letter. And we open up, read it, and it was something about like a new way of doing the contributions now, because in a way they're hurting. They said, for what I've been told by a friend of the family, is that church, the people going, it's dwindling big time. The day I had to go with my wife for to set up the christening, we had to take a class, which was free, thank God. I thought that was going to cost money. But, yeah, they fucking, they're not bringing the people, and I saw it myself. There's not a lot of people. So, we go in there, and, we get the letter, and we're reading the letter, and next thing you know, I'm looking at the second paragraph, and it says, distinctly, I was trying to find a letter before we went live. It was saying on the lines of, if you earn so whatever an hour, make that contribution weekly, meaning myself and her. So, alright, my wife makes 22, I make 18, so that's $40. There you go, between the both of us. So you're telling me on a weekly basis we got to give $40? It's ridiculous. And it seems like that. I'm like, I see why people are turning away from the church, including me. If I choose to believe in God, which I do, it's just the church is what's killing it for me, and killing many. It's killing it for them, because many others are being turned away from the church for the fact that they don't want to be. It's all about money to them in a way. I hate to say it. It sounds mean, but it's true. Is that it's all about the money with them, and they proved it all there. And it was funny because distinctly, because they know that we talked to them with the when we were talking about setting up for the classes. Now, there you go. Sorry, there you go. When we're setting up for the classes, they were talking about we got to make a contribution for that. We got to make a contribution the day of, and blah blah blah. I can just see why people are turned away. I can see why no one wants to go to church anymore. Because it's like you're an asshole, basically, if you don't give them all this fucking money. And then my wife tells me that they have a table of every week of what they earned the week before. And I'll get into that too, Owen. Yes, so ready for the regular season start. Yeah, I'm reading the chat first, if you were wondering. But yeah, this is what cracks me up. My wife goes in there, and then I went in one week, and they're telling they get about 9 to 11,000. Granted, yeah, you got to feed the clothes and all that, pay the bills, blah blah blah, or whatever. You got to pay for certain things, but in general, that's a lot of fucking money, and that's a weekly basis. So imagine 52 weeks of that. That's $520,000, if not more. Not only through tuition for kids to go to school, everything else. Come on. And that's the thing. Now they're telling me and my wife we got to put $40 a week to them, to the church. It's 1 hour salary, and they make it seem like, oh, you're being a good person, and if not, you're a bad person. That's what it comes off as. To me, it comes off like that, and I think it's pretty fucked up. So, yeah, I mean, what can I say? But if you have anything, if you have a comment, there it is right there. 585-632-6449. Hit that pin. 46753. There you go. There's the number for you right here. You know what? I'll make it bigger. Actually, let me see how it looks on here. Let me see how it looks. Oh, no, that looks fine. That looks fine. Okay. Oh, we gotta make it any bigger. But nonetheless, yeah, I just want to get this over with. And I know my wife wants to have my daughter do communion, confirmation, all that. I understand. It's the Italian Roman Catholic thing to do. Myself being the Catholic, Italian, and growing up that way too. But I mean, it's things like getting a letter for $40 a week, giving up 160, and it's not the cost. Honestly, we'll be fine. I think that's absurd. It should be what you can give, instead of what you make an hour. Oh, if not, you're an asshole. Blah blah blah. So yeah, that's it with that. Of course, October 30th is my daughter's christening, so there you go. And we'll probably have to give like $200 fucking with that. I'm kidding, of course. All right, so moving along now, going from church to separation of church and state. Here, to the election. And as the last time we talked, the debates were fresh. It happened between Donald Trump and, of course, Hillary Clinton. Now, I, for one, I'm going for Donald Trump. A lot of people can criticize me on why I am, but you're not going to change my mind. And I'll get into it right now, because I have a couple things I want to talk about. Now, the first thing, I do like Trump as far as his economic plan, and it does make sense. Give people incentives to bring their businesses back overseas into here, create more jobs, and then tax the people that continue to have their stuff, thinking they're going to be tax free. I think it will work, but the thing is, Democrats want to put more taxes on businesses. She tries to play it off that way, tries to play it off a 10% tax on top of what we get taxed now is good for the country, for the wealth disparity that's going on in this country, which is I think a load of shit. But that's the thing. It's like the Republican and Democratic Party kind of switched over the years, because it was the Republicans wanted to tax you more, as the Democrats wanted to do less. Now it's roles have reversed, if I could say. And so there's again how. I want to say he's an arrogant ass. I know that. Donald Trump is a very arrogant guy. But, I mean, the guy has a good record of businesses. They try to say, he's had bankruptcies numerous times. And 500 businesses over time, 4 failed. That's a pretty good record. And you know what? He's achieved more now in his lifetime ever than Hillary Clinton. What the fuck is she achieved? She was a disastrous Secretary of State, and you told me that she's going to do good now as a president? No fucking way. She couldn't handle the whole. Look at Benghazi. That's a proof enough that it's a disaster. So, yeah, I just. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. Yeah. Anyways, now this is the first thing I'm going to get into. They said that the video of Hillary, there's a conspiracy theory out there that she had it rigged. I don't think it was rigged. I think there was a little biased moderating. That dude was a royal dick. He was calling, like I said in the last podcast, he called out Trump for all this shit. If there was anything that there was for him to call Trump on. But then there was lie after lie after lie from Hillary, and this asshole will not even call her out on it. Because you know why? He'll end up dead in some fucking hotel room. That's why. Yeah, the bodies that piled up around that bitch, and somehow she's not in jail. It's beyond me. So this is the thing. I'm going to play this real quick. Supposedly it was rigged. I think there was some biased shit. That's the only thing I can say. So here we go. Here's the video. I'm going to play this for you. Let me move this over here. Alright, here we go. And let me lower the volume here. Alright, here we go. Check this out. Now, this is supposedly... There you go. Use this gesture. Can I talk? Gesture that get Terry Holt to pretty much disrupt him, because Trump.
It's about time
there we go.
That this country had somebody running it that has an idea about money. Where we have $20 trillion in debt. And
yeah, this is the economic plan that we're talking about. Yep, there she goes.
In debt, and our roads are good,
the hope that she
and our
wants him
bridges
to
are good, and
buy,
everything's in great shape.
Yeah.
Our airports are like from a third world country. And we have a country that needs new roads, new tunnels, new bridges, new airports, new schools, new hospitals.
And then chance topic, we're asking a leader question. Holt simply throws it to Clinton so she can score points for the singer.
Because you haven't paid any federal income tax for a lot of years. And the other thing...
Yeah, let's go with the Clinton Foundation cunt.
Believe me.
Now watch this one. This is why I think it was a little biased.
Bring back law and order. Now, whether or not in a place like Chicago you do stop and frisk, which worked very well, Mayor Giuliani is here, it worked very well in New York, it brought the crime rate way down.
Here we go. 30 seconds later.
Communities are being decimated by crime.
Your 2 minutes is
decimated.
In a way, blue collar.
Was ruled unconstitutional.
In a way, yeah. I can't, and I'll explain why. This all comes together, blue collar. Welcome, by the way.
Our politicians are allowing to happen.
Secretary.
Well, I've heard Donald say this at his rallies, and it's really unfortunate that he paints such a dire, negative picture of black communities in our country.
Oh, you just like to hold them back, have them oppressed. The Democratic oppresses them more
Having given lots of thought to NATO.
than the Republican Party. Let's face facts. You like the fact that there's oppression in the black communities. They like it.
We're defending them, and they should at least be paying us.
There's the signal.
Supposed to be paying by treaty and contract. And number two, I said, and very strongly, NATO could be obsolete.
Yeah, see, this is why I have a feeling that
very accurately in the New York Times,
people are just looking out for this. I see video after video after video about this, so that's why I wanted to show it.
And believe me,
I don't think it's, yeah, see, as you can see, that was the whole thing.
I can't believe it. They said, no, wait a minute. When they formed,
and that's the thing, he was aggressive. I did enjoy that. Yeah, he did not take guffing, and I'm sorry if I sound like shit. I'm not feeling too well. That and my back is killing me. Lovely, lovely weekend for me. So that's where I stand as far as that. I can't with her. Bernie had, like I said, blue collar, I'll tell you, because you're like, oh, you support Trump. Yeah, I am. If it was Bernie, he was more sincere. He had a general plan. Do I think it would have worked? Probably not, but it was up in the air. It could have worked. Hillary is nothing but the establishment. You're voting for someone that's pretty much going to be dead in that term, guaranteed. So you're voting for Kane. If she gets in, you're not going to see her much. They're going to drag her out every once in a while just to show her face, and that's it. She's going to be the most transparent president, even more than Obama. You're never going to see her. That's the thing. You're not going to see her. They'll pop her out. She'll do a tune to speech. Hopefully she won't collapse, and they'll send her back in. And then you have her husband probably going around doing all the shit, that she should be doing. So you're pretty much voting for another 4 to 8 years of Bill. But in a way, if she was to quote-unquote pass, Kane would take over. So you're technically voting for him. I don't know. And then there's some people who say, oh, she has the look alike. Yeah, I would support him. Well, worst thing since Bush, and if not even worse, and you're entitled to that, blue collar. Hey, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to trash you with that. But here's the thing. This is where I was going to go with. Now, you're in this stage where you got two people that are not well liked on either side. Even though I'm seeing more Trump than Hillary from my neck of the woods outside of Philadelphia. But there are two candidates that are not well liked, both sides, or even on the same side. There's some Democrats that don't like Hillary. There's some Republicans who obviously do not like Trump for what he stands for, because he's an arrogant asshole. I will admit that. But there was a third party. Now, if there's a time where two candidates are fucking hated, okay, a third party would be good at this point. Or even, because the highest percentage since Ross Perot was the last election. And if there's a time that you could even have a slight chance, would be this one. And who did they choose? A guy I voted for in 2012, Gary Johnson. And God, do I feel like an ass for voting for this. Now, check this out. This was a couple weeks ago. I think it was on MSNBC. Here we go. Check this out. Check this out.
What would you do if you were elected about Aleppo?
About
Aleppo.
And what is Aleppo?
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, that's
About
Aleppo.
and what is Aleppo?
You're kidding.
No.
Aleppo is in Syria. It's the epicenter of the refugee crisis.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Okay.
Well, with regard to Syria, I do think that it's a mess. I think that the only way that we
Now,
deal with Syria is
the typical
to join
politician.
hands,
The thing
with
I can say
Russia
about him is that he was
diplomatically
honest as
bring
up.
that at an end.
I don't know.
But when we've aligned
What are you talking about?
ourselves with
Instead of the usual
when we've
politician that
supported
would
the opposition,
kind of like talk
the
around
Free
it if
Syrian
they don't
Army,
know.
the Free Syrian
You've seen it
Army
with
is
Bush.
also,
I would
coupled
honestly
with,
say I didn't see it with
with the
Obama.
Islamists.
Obama was always a good
And then the
speaker.
fact that we're also
Even though
supporting
some
the
things I
Kurds,
thought he was full shit about. But the one thing I would say, he was a good motivated speaker.
and that this
Just
is
if he
the
wasn't
result
such
of,
a
regime
typical
change, that we end up
establishment guy,
supporting.
which he was for the
And,
last 8 years, and I can't wait for this guy to leave.
Inevitably, these regime changes have led to a less safe world.
So
here,
an
let's-
alliance with Russia is the solution to Syria. Do you
So,
think
yeah.
Vladimir Putin and Russia?
Okay, so he did that. And of course, I mean, that started up between the, it went around, all the candidates, they were busting his chops. Of course, he was all over social media for not knowing something. And again, recently, now this is a week ago. Now let me bring you to this one. This is his latest fuck up, which he tries to cover it up with a little joke, which was lame. But here we go. Check this shit out.
Who's your favorite foreign leader?
Who's my favorite?
Just name anywhere in the country, any one of the continents, any country. Name one foreign leader that you respect and look up.
Whew, MSNBC, they're fucking ball busters.
Shimon Peres.
No, okay, I'm talking about living. Go ahead. You got to do this anywhere, any continent. Canada,
Look at,
Mexico,
hold on.
Europe,
Oh,
over
let's back up there.
continent.
Look at that. Look at that. That's the face of, oh shit. Look at hold on. Let's see. Yeah, that way. Okay. Look at that face. That face is like, oh shit. The deer in headlights look. Look at that. That's the deer in headlights look. Okay? Oh.
Canada,
here we go.
Mexico,
We're going on.
Europe over there, Asia, South America, Africa. Name a foreign leader that you respect.
I guess I'm having an Aleppo moment in the former
But
president
I'm
of
giving
Mexico.
you the whole world.
I know.
Anybody in the world you like. Anybody. Pick any leader.
The former president of Mexico.
Yeah, I love how the fact that he's trolled this fucking guy to, pretty much,
Which one?
he sent him up for failure.
Having a brain.
Well, name anybody.
Fox.
Okay, who's your favorite foreign leader? Get him off the hook. Name a foreign leader you respect.
He was terrific.
Any foreign leader?
Merkel.
Okay, Merkel. Okay, fine. Save yourself. Can't argue with that. Anyway, let's go. Who's your favorite president in history? Favorite libertarian?
Jefferson.
Okay, so you
First libertarian.
So what do you think of the Democrats getting rid of their Jefferson Jackson Day dinner because they didn't like Jefferson because he had, well, slaves?
Wow.
Well, the Constitution did have flaws in that it was signed
So you
by
wouldn't
a
get
bunch
rid of
of.
the J.J. dinners if you're a Democrat, would you?
I wouldn't.
Okay, what about
Jeffersonian liberals. We love Jefferson.
Okay, who's your favorite Supreme
Okay.
Court justice?
Well, there you go. Having another fucking moment. Again, he could have something. He could have something to where it could draw attention to the third party. It could possibly have something where he could get elected, but I doubt it because he's not even including the debates with Trump and Hillary. But here's a guy that could bring attention to third party, and he's blowing it by one, not knowing what Aleppo is. I mean, it's called doing research, and you know what? People could bust on Trump. I vote that guy. You don't vote that guy. I see. I feel like an asshole because I did in 2012. Because I know what he did. He did a lot for New Mexico. He was a former governor of New Mexico. He had a school voucher program that worked out great. He did this budget tax plan that was best in the country. And brought New Mexico out of a bad spot. They were in a bad position before he got in. And then I read up on it, and I read his book, and I was like, this is the same guy with the book I read, and then the things I've heard about him and read about him and what he's done. And there was very few things that he did bad on, but it was a trial and error, and you can never, trash a guy for trying something, and if it failed. But, I mean, he did a lot good for New Mexico, and I voted for him in 2012. And then I'm seeing this, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is the same guy? Oh. I'll tell you one thing's for sure. I'd rather, I don't know, it's either Bush or him. I'll probably go with Garrett Johnson actually over Bush. Bush was a fucking tard. But, I voted for that guy. I mean, you know what? Directly across the street, and I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it on Twitter tomorrow, is that there is actually a Garrett Johnson supporter that lives across the street from me, which I respect, and I even respect the Hillary supporter. It's just, everyone goes with the typical thing with Trump. Oh, he's a racist. No, come on. At the end of the day, let's be honest, does he have hatred? Yeah, but, we'll go into this next video, and it's called The Epitome of a Liberal. Now, this video surfaced over, since the last time I broadcasted, which was Monday night. Oh, of course, on this show. And, it angered me, big time. Now, you're going to see this bitch that's a blogger. And she is playing the victim of saying, but you know what? Enough talking. I'm just going to play this for you. Check this out. Hold on. Let me pull it up right here. And there we go.
Power with no makeup on, which I would normally never allow anybody to see, but something really bad is going on. There is a cop car behind me here, as you can see. Well, it's actually in front of me. So what happened, I don't know if you remember, but I posted a picture of a house that had a bunch of Pence and Trump signs and a Hillary for prison sign, and I have to pass it every single day. And I was passing it today, just a little while ago, on my way to go pick up Ben from school, and there was a big, ugly redneck guy standing in the driveway, so I gave him the finger, which I'm allowed to do with my First Amendment freedom of speech rights, and this motherfucker got in his car and chased me all the way down the block, down St. John's, down towards Ben's school. I haven't even been able to pick up Ben yet because this motherfucker has this one in this car with the fucking red flag, with the American flag, has been talking to him for like 15 minutes almost. He talked to me for about 2 seconds. I told him what happened. This guy has been taking pictures of my car. He got in his car to chase me, and he's been chasing me and taking pictures.
Now, he was taking pictures, but I think that was a little excessive, actually. The fact that he did, like, chase, get the one shot, that was it, okay? And they'll explain why later on in this video. But the first thing I want to address, though, is that she says, I'm America, yes, exactly, blue collar. Now, this is the thing that kind of sets me off, okay? It's the fact that, oh, I'm using my First Amendment right, I'm giving him the finger, fuck you, motherfucker, you racist piece of shit. Okay, I understand that, and you do have that, okay? But when we have an opposing view, don't sit there and label us and then try to silence us, because that's the thing with liberals today. And you know what, if you're watching this on YouTube or watching this later on fucking Twitch, sorry, that's the way it is, okay? And not every one of them are like that. Not every liberal's like that, but a vast majority of liberals are like that, okay? I deal with it on a daily basis because Philadelphia is mostly Democratic, okay? And I deal with them on a daily basis. I speak my views, and I even say, I like rebuttals. I love having a debate, an honest debate about issues in this country. I don't want anyone silenced. I feel you should be able to talk, because that's how you come up with ideas and come up with solutions. That's the way it used to be, but of course the liberals fucked that up. And I'm going to say solely that because conservatives still fucking speak their mind with facts. They want rebuttal, but they can't get it.
Pictures of my car for a while, and he's talking to this cop like he has the right to get in his car and chase me for simply expressing my freedom of speech, First Amendment rights. This is your Donald Trump supporter, America. This is your Donald Trump supporter who gets in his car and chases a 5-foot-tall, 102-pound woman, and the cop is talking to him for a really super long time.
Okay, let me also pause that. I'm going to pause that. This is the other thing. I love this. I'm a woman, hear me roar shit. I understand you, women's rights, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to things like this, things to fucking divorce, you play the fucking victim. Why is that? Why do you play the victim? Okay? You're not, especially in this point, you're not getting beaten, okay? You're not like Ricky Ricard, or you're not like Lucy Ball. Get over the fucking knees of Ricky Ricardo getting slapped in the ass like in 1950s. Getting punched in the eye, have a stick, and here you go, bitch, cover up your eye. Get your makeup, boom, here, cover up your eye. You're not having it. He was taking photos. I think that was a little excessive that he stuck around. Get your shot, call the police, here you go. That was it. And again, there's a reason why, so hold on.
Cop took my license, he's talking to the guy. So there's the guy in his Audi, and on the side of his Audi is, the Trump pen stickers, and he's taken photos of my car, including my license plate. So I'm gonna film him yelling at the cop, yelling at me. So I'm just going to keep this going until the cop comes back and speaks to me and explains to me why he's not taking that guy in for chasing and harassing and threatening me and scaring me. He was driving
stop playing
fast,
the victim,
super
bitch.
close, right behind
you had no
my
problem
car.
giving the guy the finger,
All I did was I rolled down my window, I gave him the finger, I said, back off, you fucking racist. And
there it is. There it is. And that's the other funny part right there. Talk about generalization. Stop it with this. Stop generalizing this. Stop generalizing that. But then if you're a Trump supporter, you're automatically a racist. No, you made us agree. Like I said, we talked before you popped that blue collar. I said, I like his economic plan. It would help the country. People have been speaking that for years, but this guy actually had the balls saying, yeah, this is what. And he even said it back then. So it's not like a new idea. He's been saying it back since the mid-'80s, and he has video proof of that. Now, one thing I do want to say is, I feel bad to the guy she comes home to. Okay? A guy works a hard day at the job and comes home to this day. Look what listen to what happened to me today. A guy kissed me. I gave him the finger, saying I called him a racist, and he chased me, took photos. A guy has to come home to this. Let's put that into perspective, okay? Let's feel bad for the guy that's married to this lunatic. Okay, let's keep going.
he just keeps chasing me. So instead of going to pick up my son from school, because I did not want this fucker near my child's school, I turned around and followed a cop and honked my horn and flashed my lights until the cop pulled over. So that's where we are sitting here right now. This is what's going on. This redneck guy is still talking to the cop, and all I have done is expressed my freedom of speech, First Amendment right. All I did
Well, technically, he'll take a photo. Welcome back, Owen, by the way.
To do this to every fucking...
Alright, here we go. Alright, hold on. Alright, there we go. I'm going back
and
into
I'll
it.
continue to
Gotta put
do
ads
this
in it.
to every fucking Donald Trump supporter who decides they want to mess with me. All I did was, you know, I gave him the finger, which for me, if you know me, is super mild thing to do.
See? Right there. Right there says it all. Okay? Oh, that's mild compared to what... God, if she is married, I feel so bad for the guy. I really feel bad for this guy. I literally feel for him. I feel for him.
But once he got in his car and he actually chased me, then that's when it becomes a legal problem. Hi, sir. We're recording this just because I'm on social media and I have
Oh, you know
a
this
lot
cop
of
wants to
followers,
taste this
and
bitch
that
right
guy
now.
chased me and
And you know what?
threatened
At this
me
point, I
and
think
scared
it's
me.
justifiable.
By driving his car super fast behind my car and honking his horn and coming after me and taking photos.
What do you mean coming after you?
He was standing on his driveway and then he jumped in his car specifically to chase me.
Okay, what did you do prior to that?
I did this.
Okay, so you...
Which is freedom of speech. I said nothing. I did... Freedom of action. This is... Okay. Freedom of action, protected by the Constitution. My freedom of speech to call him a racist, but I did not step on his property.
And again, why is he a fucking racist? Because he... and Hillary for prison. Hillary, yes, Hillary should be in jail. Because any other fucking person at this... Thank you, Proof is Put It. Thank you for hosting, buddy. If it was anyone else, they would be in jail. So, yes, a lot of people were feeling Hillary should be in prison. There's a thing out there, Hillary for prison. And the fact that you're a Trump supporter, that guy's a Trump supporter, he's a racist. Generalization by people that say don't generalize. Love the irony.
I did not get out of my car. I didn't chase him
Hypocrisy,
or
actually, I should have
threaten
said.
him. I didn't do anything to him except express myself with my hand. So when he started
I wish he kind of expressed himself with his hands.
Taking pictures of
But
my
you
car
can't.
and my license
What's up, Dad, bro?
Then
What's
I
the giveaway?
rolled down my window
I'll give away
and
my
I said,
pack.
back off, you racist. Maybe I said the F word a few times.
See what I mean?
It's freedom of speech.
Again,
He does not...
again. Forget the whole racist thing, okay? Alright, racist. The fact that she comes home to a husband, I feel bad for him. Oh, you know that motherfucker wants to hang himself. Oh, he has a gun, and every night puts it against his head. He goes, "Oh, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. Oh, I got a kid. Oh, I want to do it. I want to do it."
have the right to chase me, harass me.
By the way, I love the
scare me
cold
on my way
sores
to
on
my
her fucking
son's
around her
school.
mouth.
Explain to him.
Okay.
Explain to him that he's not allowed to follow you.
Thank you.
He is allowed to get your information, get your tags if he cares, if he does so much.
Well, and what would that do? Why would he get my... What would that do?
Because he's claiming that you're a public disturbance. And
I'm a public disturbance because I gave a man the
Can
finger.
you give me a second?
Go right ahead.
All right, so you understand that he lives in a school zone?
Boom! That is the issue. The guy had a problem because she gave the finger, called him F this, F that, fucking racist, in a school zone. That was the issue, where the guy felt like he had to go and chase after. Again, he should have got his one photo and then split. But he didn't. But there you go.
I mean, you're driving through it, so you know that he lives in the school zone.
He doesn't live in the school zone.
I have his address right
He lives
here,
at...
so...
Okay, so?
Okay, so just he's complaining that basically you're using foul language, you're yelling, and that you're talking to other people that live around. I'm
not talking to... I've never spoken to any of his neighbors, sir.
Can I talk?
You gotta love that too. Yeah, but if we say anything, you could, in a way you could... No, I don't think Trump will fix that. I think society should fix that. It's not going to take a president to do that. I said that in the past, and I am wrong about that. Deborah, it will take society to fix this. Okay, we got to stop and say, you know what? Fuck you, okay? You're going to call me racist? You know what? I am. Whatever. I'm not even going to give you the satisfaction and go, oh, and try to talk my way out of it. Fuck you. If you're going to think that, think that. But I hate the fact she needs a dildo out of it. Yeah, exactly, Proof. Thank you. One of the two, yes, or reinsert. Ow. But then, if you didn't agree with something I said, it's take my job, take my livelihood, my reputation, everything. But it's you're impeding on my speech. Nothing should happen to me. Oh God!
So I'm not saying
I would find this bitch and slap her myself, and I'm not a woman beater.
Fine, but he's lying.
By any means.
What he's reporting
I was abused
tells me
in the past by women.
I'm
For some
not
reason,
saying you
I
would be,
want to
I'm
punch
not
her.
saying you did this or didn't do this. The actions that he's explaining by are around that can be considered a public disturbance, and you can be cited for it.
Okay, may I explain?
Good job,
there
Mr.
were no
Cop.
children around.
He's
It
doing
was
a
not in
good
front of
job.
his school. He does not live that close
Cheers
to
to
the
you.
school that anyone
Cheers.
is around. I
Cheers.
did not pull into his driveway. I slowed my car down in those streets in front of where he lives. He happened to be standing there. I wasn't looking for him.
So you admittedly stopped in front of his place of residence.
I slowed down when I saw him.
Language, is that correct?
No, I just gave him the finger at that time.
So
I did not speak. I did an
no, we don't need a
obscene
president.
gesture. Yes, because that's a problem. That's a reason to jump in your car and chase somebody.
Yep, play the
almost all way
victim.
to their
You're
child
strong any other
Let
time.
you know
But when it
that
comes to
if
things
you
like
stop in
this,
front
oh,
of
the
someone's
victim.
house, he didn't really do anything
I
to
cheated
you,
on my
right?
husband.
Well, it's
I
offensive to
fucked
have-
a
No,
nice
I
strapping
don't know
jet
him
black
offended by the
gentleman
fact that he's
and
a
rode
hero
that
of
big
prison
cock.
time, which is
But
his
I'm the
First
victim.
Amendment right,
You
and
give me
that's
all your
fine.
money.
But it's my First
Fuck
Amendment
outta
right
here.
to voice my displeasure with it in the way that I did, which I did peacefully.
Yeah, but then
This
if he
is
had
not
displeasure,
peaceful.
he voiced his displeasure by posting a sign saying Hillary for prison instead of president. You have every right to be angry about that, but you want him silenced. But you can voice your opinion, you cunt.
Absolutely not a peaceful way.
If
to
I could
respond
use the
to
word
what I
from
did.
Dabro
That's
that he
threatening,
uses every
that's
5
chasing,
seconds.
and I could press charges against him for doing
It's
that.
not
That's
Clinton's
harassing
fault.
behavior.
Okay, harassment.
Stop trolling me,
is
Dabro.
you by conduct or voice.
Well, that's conduct.
So
Chasing me
I told
quickly
him
behind
that-
my car.
I told him that he shouldn't be following you.
But threatening-
breaking traffic laws is illegal. Okay, threatening to harm someone or property, that is illegal. That
Yes,
is called
Dabro for
harassment.
2016.
But chasing
We already
me
have one
and
president
being
that's not a U.S.
super close
citizen.
to the rear of
Oh,
my
I'm
car,
sorry.
That's not harassing.
That are causing violence or causing an argument to the point of violence. Now you can be held liable.
All I did was give the guy the finger, and he
so
jumped in his car and took
Yeah,
me
that's
to
an
his
aggressive
old spot.
move, you dumb
Why would
cunt.
you even go out of your way to do that?
I didn't go out of
Yeah,
my
she is a
I
lying
stopped my
bitch.
car because I saw him.
Dabro.
Because I'm angry about this election, sir. Because people
Why are
like
you
him
taking it
are...
out on him?
Because he was standing there. I gave him the finger. I said nothing.
I mean, if you're doing that, what's the...
Bitch, you just said you were going F this and
Why
F
not?
that.
Because
Stop
I am
lying,
a
cunt.
5-foot-tall, 104-pound woman, and I would not...
Emotions take the benefit of you. Why
What's
are you
wrong
just,
with that?
Just move on.
Oh, we need to go
Move
back to the
on.
good old
There
days.
is a racist, xenophobic maniac running for president, and that guy is supporting him. And if I give him the finger,
I'm not going to get into
Blue
political
collar, I
with
was.
you.
It was
asking you
saying.
to.
One side or the other.
My point is that I silently
It was
protested
sarcasm,
something
Obama,
I did
yeah.
not agree
It was
with,
sarcasm.
and he acted in a
You went out
This
of your,
is a silent protest.
you went out of your way to cause
Silent protest is
No,
saying,
I
you
didn't,
fucking
because
racist.
I
That's
did
not a
not
silent
think that he was
protest.
gonna get in
That
his
is,
car and follow
but then
me.
calling him a
I didn't
fucking
get out of
racist
my
is.
car. I didn't turn my car off. If you want to give me my...
What you need to do is stay away from him. Don't drive by his residence anymore.
Well, I don't have a choice. I
We
have
need
to drive
buddy
by
is-
his residence
All right,
to get
I'm
my
gonna tell
son.
you, I'm going to tell you what. He's got cameras outside of his house.
That's because you know
Regardless,
there's a
8 years
threat.
are over. Who
Listen,
gives
I'm
a
just
shit at
telling
this
you.
point if
Yeah.
he's president, if he's a
decides
citizen?
to report in and has repeated incidences of you driving by his property and doing these obscene gestures, or worse yet, actually threatening someone or saying
I
something.
can't believe you're going to protect the
No,
guy who
hey,
chased me.
Will you please let me talk?
Know this.
Why don't
Know
you tase
this.
her?
Women are going to
You
stop this.
cannot repeatedly.
Well, there we go.
someone-
There we go. There we go. There it is right there. There's that feminist. Oh, women, hear me worship. But a guy gets angry, chases her. Yes, I think he should have got the one photo of the license plate and then backed off. But he didn't. But then, there you go. She's claiming to be all tough. But when that guy does that, the victim. Shut
I
up.
haven't
God
gone
damn
after
it.
him. I gave him the
This is
finger
what we deal with,
one
especially
time,
here in
and
PA.
he's too much of a pussy
Ugh.
to be able to accept that from
Ugh.
a woman That's his problem.
Here's your license.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You can tell him if he ever does any threatening behavior again, I will press
would
charges.
recommend that you just drive on next time, okay? You
know what? It's my right.
No,
as an
Clinton didn't
American.
cause all this shit. Stop fucking trolling me, Deborah. I know what you're trying to do, you asshole.
My safety.
You're wondering, I'm responding to chat here on Twitch.
No, I would recommend that you don't start fights.
I didn't start a fight. I gave a man a finger who was standing in his driveway
But
while
then
I
you
was
also said
driving
fucking
by. Okay,
racist.
that's
You
starting
said
a fight.
that.
I'm a shit starter. That's me. I'm moving on now. That's your police work there's your tax dollars at work right there. Okay? Men will always have the upper hand on a woman in this country until we elect a woman who shatters the glass ceiling.
And that's why we need to go back to the 1920s, okay? Oh, vote for a woman that is clearly unqualified, both of them in which are, if you want to be technical, but her more, okay? Because, again, let's face facts. Trump's accomplished more than that bitch ever did, okay? But she's going to vote regardless of what it could do to me or any other middle class in this country. We'll bring law and order, yes. Martial law! It's going to bring martial law. Hi, this is Alex Jones, and we're going to bring the military-industrial complex here to America.
Okay? So that's what happened. I want everybody to share this with everybody that you can. I certainly will. That motherfucker, I'm not allowed to drive by his house because I gave him the finger. That's your GOP nominee. That's the fucking pussy who wants to run our country.
Yeah.
We will not let this happen.
Yeah.
Dublin, out.
Yeah, take your boy fucking haircut. And that's the other thing. What is with women with that short fucking haircut? I never understood that. I told my wife, okay? And you could sit there and go, oh, you're such an asshole. I told my wife if he ever came home with that kind of short haircut, bye-bye. Okay? So you're not seeing dick anymore, okay? I don't feel like I'm fucking a guy. That's not happening. Okay? Now, I'm going to go off with a couple more things, and then we'll move on. Okay? First of all, I am such... how my dick? Now, hold on. Are you being serious, or you're joking around? I think something. Because there's incidents where people have that issue. Okay, you're laughing. Okay, fuck it. Okay, alright. Just repeating. Okay, god damn. Yeah, fuck her. Okay, that's the epitome. You're going to vote for her because she's a woman, not realize what you're going to do to the middle class because she's called for a 10% tax on top of whatever I'm getting taxed right now. Fuck that. I'm not for that. Okay? And anyone says, oh, it's a good thing. Suck my dick. It's not a good thing. Okay? Because of wealth disparity in this country, I'll tell you, the people that benefit. No, I'm not a homophobe. My best friend in the whole wide world is a homosexual. And I mean, he's like a brother to me. So, don't throw that in there either. Fuckers. Yeah, we need to build a wall around short haircuts. Make their followers great again. Yes! Yes! He made his fortune fucking in the middle class. No. The Clintons did. Anyways, that is all I have to say about that. I'm dumb. I fucking hate liberals. I hate them. Because a short hair cunt wants to fucking play the victim, and then in the same move, women power, women power. That time, don't for women, women power, women power. Yeah, for that, you're gonna vote for that cankled cunt to get in the office. Ugh. Oh God. Oof. And again, Johnson could honestly be the guy. I mean, with both candidates not being well liked, and he fucked up, not knowing Aleppo, and of course couldn't name a fucking foreign leader. Oh, how about Castro? I would even say, for the fact that we opened up the embargo with Cuba, I'll go with Castro. Anything would have been good. Or do the politician walk around. That actually might have helped you. Yeah, didn't pay taxes. Again, he says he was smart. Yeah, I know, I understand. I know, we're in a bad spot, but I don't know, it's, you know, I'll vote Hitler before I vote Trump. Well, I'll vote for Hitler. How about you vote for Jesse Ventura? I am a governor, a fighter, and Navy SEAL. Yeah, vote for him. There you go. That lunatic. Holy shit. In all, I can't wait. We got, what, a little over a month away? A month and 6 days, a month, 5 days now at this point. So, yeah. We'll see. And, of course, you got the debates coming up soon. And we'll get to that. So, going from pretty much a robot, you know, meaning politicians, to, how about a sex robot in London? Yeah, for someone that is completely politically correct, this seems to have some good qualities. Yes, put Trump in, trickle down. Yeah. I would honestly like Gary Johnson. I would love for that. John Cena. Ba blah da ba. Oh God, John Cena. Right in Bernie. He can still win if he gets right. Well, you know what, Daniel got a good point. But you know what? I'll write in Alex Jones. There you go. That's who I'll vote. I'll vote for Alex Jones. You know, Infowars.com. Infowars. Yeah, but, yeah. Anyways, moving along. In London, they're opening up a sex cafe. Now, it's more than what you think. They actually have a few of these in the area. Hold on, let me make sure this doesn't pop up. There you go. It's where you could, of course,
Hi, I'm Matt McMullen, and I'm...
There you go. I don't know why it's fucking doing. I would love to play the video, which just popped up, but I think I would get banned. Anyways, it's a cafe where you can get coffee. You could also get a pastry. In the process, you can have sex with a robot. Sex system. Yeah, we need a wall. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So you go in, get your coffee and pastries, and then you could go to a room where you pick your sex robot and go to town with it. And they also have some that you can purchase and then put in a locker, blah, 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 for your own personal use and no one else. And that's the other thing. Because in America, or at least where I'm at, if you purchase something like that, you cannot resell it. So in a way, I know they're probably cleaned out, but why would you want to fuck something that someone else already fucked? And again, I would love to show the video, but again, there's some nudity and knowing how things are with their policy. Yeah, Amazon will probably be like, fuck you, ban. Okay? I'm not going to be the latest victim of that shit. I don't even know. 77 followers. It's nothing compared to 40,000, you know, for someone that was fat and on air. Well, didn't realize they were on air. So, yeah. The coffee shop sponsored by Bum Picks will sell cafes, sex, and pastries and nothing more. The bar is the place to meet people, to extend your network, and the way to start the morning. Yeah, there's nothing better than starting your morning than fucking plastic and having a cup of coffee. We're open for business from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. in the heart of London's Paddington. Plans to take the shop to Manchester and even run a 24/7 service. Wow, you'll get a lot of creeps in there at 3, 4 in the morning, fucking robots or plastic. And they're basically sex robots. And you know what, at this day and age, I don't even know if it's going to get to a point, because the way we are in this society, that it's going to be acceptable to either A, fuck one, or B, marry one. You got same-sex marriage. Before you know it, 10 years from now, they're going to be talking about robot-human marriage, okay? I don't know how you would say that. Man-bot marriage. Woman-bot marriage. I don't know. Me, you know what? It's not too far off with being a man that's married. It wouldn't be so bad. No nagging. You know, when you're hurting or sick, you're not told you're a jackass. There are some good qualities to it, but I don't know. I kind of like the moaning, and I mean real moans, not playing something or hitting a button to go, it doesn't do not much for me. Also, not all the time do I want to do all the work. I would like the girl to do some work. That's how it goes. Hold on. Now we'll go back. See, Darrow is typing a chat here. Can I make a serious political suggestion? If you don't like the Clintons, that's fine, but just don't vote for Trump either. I can't. I don't know. I'll probably go for Johnson then. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I do. We do. We'll talk about that another time. It's the fucking economic plan I like. That's what I'm just saying. Anywho's, so me, that's a fucking weird thing with the robots and all. Like me and Dabro covered something about 6 months ago about the VR. It's like the Oculus Rift, where they're gonna have a program where you get jack off and it feels like you're actually. It's like a POV that you would see on your phone or if you're wherever you go and watch porn on, but instead of being the Oculus Rift, you got that I like. But as far as getting to the robots thing, I think that's a little weird. I don't know why, but again, it's gonna be acceptable. It kind of is at this point. But I bet you 10 years from now they're gonna be arguing about marrying robots, people that really don't have emotion. Well, I mean, robots that don't have emotion, marrying people with emotion, and I don't see how that would work. And again, you know, it's weird because everyone talks about infertility rates and population's going to drop about the gays. No, it's going to be like things like robots and and other things like a pocket pussy is what's killing fertility. Because they're talking about millennials. Millennials, for the most part, would rather jerk off, fuck a sex toy, than to deal with a woman, because they could do what they do, boom, fuck, blow their load, and then go back to the video games. Seems like an awesome life, but you know, as much as there are parts of agonizing parts of marriage, there are good things, and I feel human interaction's good. Amputees, I would be. Oh Jesus, yeah. Well, I don't know why you have to worry about that, bro. I know you not being the guy that looks like Brad Pitt. You don't need a girl to be defective in order to score with that robot, bro. Just saying. Same thing with me. At least I could. At least at that point, I could probably get a 10 and not get a drunk girl, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of sex, drop a log and then kick it under the fucking bed. I won't have moments like that. Embarrassing moments for the fact that I could just imagine to this day what she would have thought afterwards when she discovered it, and wondering if it was me or someone else. For those that don't know, back in the day when I was in college, I attended another university, but I went to a party in Newman College outside of Philadelphia, and got with a girl way out of my league. I was drunk, she was drunk, go back to her dorm room, get the nasty going. She was up the edge of the bed. Of course, I was standing up, plowing away, kind of squatting a little bit as I was doing it. In the middle, I felt like I had to take a shit. Also, got a little gassy. Went to what I thought was a fart. Next thing you know, solid lock drops out. Didn't want to ruin the moment. Wanted to be nice. Kicked it under the bed and kept going. There you go. Long story short, ba-boom. Pick up room. You know what? Yes, Bill Cosby would love that. Bill Cosby would love that. And you know who would like a little miniature version? You're going with the dwarf thing? Sandusky. Sandusky would definitely love that dwarf fucking sex robot. It'll bring back to the good old days in the showers when they called him the Pokey Monster. That's what they called him. The Pokey Monster. Oof. What a creep. This explains the Trump support. What explains the Trump support? Oh, why? We're still on the political discussion. Because of what I said? Or what's so bad about what I said, you fucker? I can say what I want. I'm a victim. Oh my god. How dare you criticize me? Fuck you. You racist. Yeah, you short hair, you cunt. Ugh. So, you know, I don't... You're going to be seeing more of that in Philly or in other cities. I guarantee 10 years from now, it's going to be a battle to marry your fucking robot. So, what can I say? You know, it's not for me, but... Trump supporters fuck themselves during the sex. Oh, shit themselves. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit themselves during sex confirmed. Yes. Yes, indeed. What's up, A-Rod? Yeah, well, hey. I was a gentleman. Gentlemen would kick the turd under the bed, let them worry about it later. Instead of go, oh, alright, we gotta stop because I shit. I took a shit. I'm gonna disrupt your pleasure. And for you to continue to keep your eyes closed, imagine whoever you're fucking, because it wasn't me. And, yeah, tend to this turd that I dropped on the floor. No, I kicked it. I was a gentleman. That's a gentleman thing to do. Okay? Enough said about that. Okay, people, let's move along. Now, check this out. This I saw, I think it was Thursday morning or Friday morning. I've never flown before. And people, you know, went for... well, that's... Hold on, go. Blue Collar goes, not a gentleman will fart during sex, let alone shit. Well, that's the difference between you and I, my friend. My way of being a gentleman is way different from yours, okay? Again, I did not... See, that's a gentleman thing to do. Then we'll kick the shit under her bed. I didn't want to interrupt her pleasure. That's being a gentleman, sir. I was thinking of her needs. Her needs, okay? Her sexual needs. She wanted to go. And I made sure that happened. And by that, meaning I had to kick the turd under the bed and keep going with what I was doing. What's so bad about that? Come on, people. Have some respect. Anyways, moving along. Oh, gentlemen. She's asleep before having... No, that's... A gentleman would... Yeah. A gentleman would have respect. Yeah, not everyone's Bill Cosby, my friend. They claim to be blind. Blind. Yeah, nice victim shit. I don't believe that for a second that he's legally blind. Trying to pull the sympathy card. And it's funny how he's getting trial for that shit. I thought there was a statute of limitations with that. It's because most of these happened over 30 years ago, I believe. And if that's the case, isn't that like over the statute of limitations? That's why I find it surprising that this is going to trial. I could be wrong. Of course, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to sit there and claim that I know it, because I don't. Anyways, moving along to where I was talking about. This is what I call a holy shit moment. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a fan of flying. I've never flown. I've gotten to places by train, other ways, to get to New York. Of course, Cleveland for a weekend. Ugh. And many other places. Now, it's things like this. And again, it's me being a wuss, but at the end of the day, I could be driving home and get in an accident, and boom, I'm dead. You know, anything can happen. I could walk in a parking lot and some crazy lunatic, most likely a woman, would run me over and I'm dead, okay? Or riding my bike or anything like that. So anything can happen. I could walk down the street and get hit, or someone gets an accident, flips over and hits me in the process, you know? Anything can happen, but for some reason, I think eventually I will get over my fear of flying, but here's... I'm going to play this. This is one of the things that would scare the fuck out of me. And surprisingly enough, I got to respect the guy for this. And you'll see what I mean. Here we go. Check this shit out. Okay, cool. They do, alright. They do remove the statute of limitations. I didn't know that. I kind of hope they did. That's why I'm actually shocked that I didn't know. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Now, if you guys didn't see that, look at that. Look right there. The propellers. And... say goodbye. They went bye-bye. At that point... hold on, let me pause that. At that point, I'm going... ah! Ah! And dropping another turd. But that, I can't kick under a bed. Because I'll probably kick it under the pedal and then it'll be squishing as I'm pushing down. Oh, man. I would literally shit myself or die of a heart attack on the way down. But, alright, let's keep playing this. Like, you can see that it's a little tense. Me, I probably would have passed out at this point. I would have definitely passed out. Going down. Look at him all calm, cool, Because there's certain parts that he was like tense, but look, he's calming down. He's getting a hold of the situation. That's a man's man, I believe. The guy's probably gonna be a fucking. He has to be some sort of veteran, preferably Air Force or Navy. He has to have some military background. Because the way how this guy is calm, how he is calm in this situation, it's crazy. It's crazy. Look at him, now he's calm. He's like, okay, oh, here's where I can land, because you can see right there. He's gonna land right there. He's gonna try for that. Me, I would have went straight down because I probably would have passed out from a heart attack and scared the shit out of myself. I'm scared. I'm gonna be scared shitless. That appears to be a farm. There you go. He pulls that down. Okay, there. But either way, like, holy shit. Bravo to him, right? Bravo to him. Bravo to him. Wow. First the propellers broke, and he managed to land it. And you know what? Talk about having 9 lives, man. I'll tell you. I'll give it to him. Because, again, if that was me, I would be like, passing out. Actually, it kind of reminds me of I can't bring that up. Shit, I forgot. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of the newscaster. He was on, I guess, well, I forgot what jet it was, and he was running in the back, and the guy was like doing the twisted turns, and the newscaster was like, and then passes out, and they go back to the desk real quick. They're like, oh my god, I hope he's okay. No, the guy just freaked the fuck out and passed out. That would be me. He's a pussy face with death like a man screaming out, fuck yeah. No, sir, having 9 lives is the best thing to do. I'll tell you, I give that guy a lot of respect. A lot of respect. Much fucking respect, you know? Beautiful. Alright. So moving along. Now, we covered this last week, last Monday. Recap on Monday's show. There was a guy, his name is, oh fuck, let me get that. Hold on. I apologize. I'm gonna talk. Tech Racks. He does, well, YouTube videos. He's a big YouTuber, and mostly he does trolling shit just to piss people off, which I respect in a way. I can respect the fact that he does videos like that. Do I think he's a dick for him? For the most part, yeah, I think he is, but you know what, he has the right to do it. Now, this was the first video. We covered this on Monday. Check this out real quick.
What is up, guys? Tech Rex here. So a lot of people have been complaining recently that the new iPhone 7 lacks the headphone jack. It's something that's been on every generation model iPhone. It's not there anymore. You got to use an adapter, or you got to wait until the...
hold on. Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, Alex Jones.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Yes, everything's a big conspiracy today.
Oh, what's a conspiracy today?
The Charlotte shooting. What else? There was another shooting I heard about.
Yeah. No, wait a minute. Which one are you talking about now? Where's there shooting now?
The shootings all over the place. It's a big conspiracy.
Was this what a cop involved shooting?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, really? All right. Hold on. Let me check. Well, if you can send it to me, and then I'll take a look. See. What else you got for the show, buddy?
What about Dice? I don't make the cupcakes. What about my boy Trump?
What about Trump, sir?
Is he gonna win this election?
I don't know. I do not know. For once, I mean.
Oh, you know. What about this cunt Hillary? Fucking Quad Hillary needs
I
some.
don't like her.
She needs some cock.
I honestly, if Gary Johnson wasn't such a nitwit, I think he would have had a good chance. But if he missed it, I showed a couple of videos of his latest fuck ups, and it kind of hurt him real bad.
Well, Chelsea Clinton has a different father, not Bill Clinton.
Well, that's yeah. Of course, that's a conspiracy. I heard about that. Let alone, I don't even know if she's the mother. I'm still not convinced.
When you
that's
gonna play
a woman. I'm still not convinced.
This Mike Schmidt crying audio and the A-Rod crying audio.
What? Playing crying audio? Why
Yeah,
would we play crying audio at this
on
point?
Opie and Anthony. Yeah, the crying audio.
Oh well, yeah, Opie and Anthony. Well, yeah. Well,
what's going on with his contract? That's a big conspiracy.
Well, we could talk about that another time, of course. Hey, you know. Basically, Jim Norton's doing a show with Sam Roberts. Now, for guys you don't know, this is an Opie and Anthony thing. And that's why I want to try to keep it short and sweet, because these guys have no clue. And Opie's going to do his show 3 to 6 in the afternoons now. That's the new thing.
What about Hoo Robin? What about Hoo Robin? Yeah, Bob.
Oh, they're still doing their thing. He signed a 5-year recently.
3 days.
Yeah, Howard Stern signed a 5-year.
I got my $500 million.
Not as much this time. They actually lowballed him this time. It's not as popular now that he's taking all these fucking days off. You have anything else for the show today, buddy?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling.
I thought you were going to broadcast yesterday. What happened?
What's that?
You didn't broadcast on the night. I was waiting for your stream.
Oh, I wasn't filming. I'm still not, if you can't hear in my nose, I'm not feeling well. And then I woke up with a fucking, I don't know if it's sciatic or I re-injured a spot in my back. It just hasn't been a good weekend for me. And
okay. I went to the last Yankee game. Who you think's going to win the World Series?
At this point, it's going to be Toronto and LA. I'm not seeing the Cubs. Cubs are going to fall short to LA and LCS.
It's going to be Cleveland.
Toronto. What's that?
Cleveland. What about Andrew Miller?
What, Cleveland?
Yeah.
No, not yet. About a year or two, real contender. They're going to be like the Pittsburgh Pirates, get in and knocked off early.
Okay.
They got too many veterans in the team, and it's going to fall short as far as the left of the season. You know, they're going to hit the back stretch and fall apart.
Dice out.
All right, take it easy, buddy. Thank you for calling.
Later.
Okay, here we go. Now, go back to this guy, Tech Rax. He, of course, likes to do, I guess the way you would say it's troll videos.
$159 wireless earpods
we saw this on Monday.
Somebody's going to step on. So I found a perfect solution to this problem, guys. It's a very simple tutorial. Just follow along, guys. I don't even have to talk.
Of course, the dub fucks fell for it.
Now, if it starts doing this, guys, this is perfectly normal. This means you're on your way to getting a brand new headphone jack. And just like that, guys, you have your brand new fully built 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And best of all, you can take your headphones, the ones you've always loved and known, you plug it in, turn on the iPhone, you swipe, you play your favorite song, and you enjoy the music.
Now,
peace out.
Yeah, there you go. Now, it's funny as shit that he did that. Of course, I looked at the comments and people would go, "Oh, I did it. I'm gonna sue. Blah blah blah. Oh, how dare you do that? You're a troll." Well, you're the stupid motherfucker that actually believe drilling a hole and just plugging your headphones in that will work. You know what? I'm gonna do it to let's see. I'm gonna do it with this remote. Okay, it'd be like the Roku remote that I have, which you can plug in headphones and listen to it, so you don't have to disturb anyone with the noise of whatever you're watching and surround sound. Let's do this. Family Guy, Joe Swanson. There you go. Anyways, so that was the first thing he had, and then of course another one surfaced of the same guy. Now this guy we're traveling, and this popped up on a couple days ago. Check this shit out.
What is up, guys? TechRex here. So in this video, I got the iPhone 7 Plus, and I am in quite possibly the most beautiful location in the world, guys. We are in the heart of Dubai. In fact, right in front of me, I want to show you is the highest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, 829 meters tall. I'm gonna go to the 148th floor and freaking drop test this iPhone 7 Plus. Security is 24/7. I may not find this phone at all. I may not talk when I'm up there because I don't want people hearing, and I'm gonna say, you know, okay guys, so I'm already here, you know. I'm not gonna say that stuff, but however it's gonna go, guys, it's gonna go. It's a legit jet black iPhone 7 Plus. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay guys, check this out.
Here we go, here we go.
iPhone 7 Plus. Beautiful. We are on top of Burj Khalifa.
Well, look at that.
And just to show you guys
remember when I said I would ship myself with the plane? I would also ship myself with this because, believe it or not, the machine has a big fear of heights. Holy shit. Oh my god, 2-story building, I'd freak out on. Imagine that. Sharksman31, thank you for the follow.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a podster.
Thank you, Dabro. I'm always going to have that. You're always going to be a part of this channel, regardless if you come back or not. Much love, buddy.
I know I'd go from rags to riches.
Yes. Oh, I love that movie. As a matter of fact, I want to watch that tonight. Fucking Goodfellas. That's what it's from. It was alternative commentary by Dabro.
And though my pocket may be empty.
Thank you, Sharksman. Alright, so here we go. We're going to continue with the video.
This is going to be so sketchy. This is the little gap.
For your own safety, please do not extend objects.
Do not extend
objects. That's the funny part. Is like, you broke the rules.
Guys.
Look at the other skyscraper. So like nothing compared to this one.
Okay, guys, here's the phone. Let's go ahead and do it. Co snimają, da?
I guess that's a GoPro. Yeah, I think that's a GoPro. They're putting over that. And I guess they're gonna get him tossing it. Look at all that. Dude. Like in the middle of the desert. Look at all that. It's like a metropolis in the middle of the desert. It's better than Vegas. I always heard how beautiful it is there. I would love to go there. Just once. Man. And that's the thing. You know, I understand it's a funny thing. Oh, I'm just going to toss an iPhone. But you're not realizing who it might land on down there. That could actually fuck someone up or kill someone. Because falling from that height, like they said, a penny could kill someone if you drop from the top of the Empire State Building. And then you're dropping from the tallest building in the world.
Unfortunately, guys, that is a wrap. I'm on my iCloud, and this phone says it's offline. It was online before. I'm trying to play a sound, but it says sound pending, and I put it on lost mode. The only thing, guys, I can state at this point is that this thing is fried. It's just completely destroyed. The impact hit it to the point where I can't track it. And the only way, you know, it could be locked on like some roof or panel, or maybe it's in the ground. I don't know where it is, guys. It's a small phone, 829 meters from the 148th floor. Wow. Is ridiculous height, and that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you guys still enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more videos, and peace out.
There we go. Well, I'll give them that. I mean, it was funny. But showed a little irresponsibility for the fact they're dropping a phone from that height that could possibly land on someone. But again, you got the same videos. You're an asshole. I can't get an iPhone, but you're buying them and then doing this. Yes, the guy's giving them business, and what he does with it is up to him. He has the money apparently with all the YouTube subscribers he has. So fuck it, if the guy can afford to do that, so be it. Is it a waste of money? To me it is. That's my little side of being a little cheap, to that it is that way. But yeah, it goes from that to I don't know why, but every fucking YouTube video, if you go further down in the comments, it always gets racist. I never understood that with YouTube. How even a video like that has nothing to do with race, and all of a sudden you get some jackass on either side that would start it up, and it turns into a racist fucking tirade that goes on. And then you get some guy who goes, what a dick, you dropped it on there, and it'll start that back up. But I realize that every comment section on almost every video, you go further down, it gets a little racist, and that's the way it always is. So yeah, I wanted to show that. Again, it's neat. And again, I would love to visit there. That does look beautiful. Actually, I had a friend that did go there. I think it was 2009, 2010. Yeah, because it was right before I got married, and said how beautiful it was there. And yeah, I mean, I just again going into the last video, I have to get over my fear of flying. And after seeing that, I think that extended about 6 months to a year before I even tried it again. Yeah. Now, here's another thing. This just proves how much we are a bunch of pussies in this country. And what I mean by that is now there's an update, because what I originally wanted to cover is Canada wanted to, and they did pull, ready, this off the shelf, and that is called a creeper peeper. And exactly what it is that you could put it on the outside of a window or inside a window. Outside, so it's looking like it's someone's looking in, or vice versa, if someone making it look like he's looking outside. Now, Canada pulled it off the shelves, and now it's reached its way here. I mean, in stores in Philadelphia. I was trying to find the news report. I will find it, and if I'll cover it again. If there's more of it, I'll do a follow-up story on this with the Philadelphia. But yeah, that's happening here in Philly, where they're pulling a Halloween decoration off the shelf. It's called a peeper creeper that's being pulled because of a complaint. A complaint. A. Not like Canada A. No, A. Meaning one complaint. Okay? According to the product review, the hidden window prop is perfect for scaring friends and family and can be placed facing outward. Yeah. So they explained that. And then a Canadian teacher named Brianne Hunt Wells complained to the CBC News after seeing the decoration in the Home Depot store, saying it is inappropriate and makes light of a real life sinister issue that women face in our society every day. Again, there goes that victim bullshit. But then any other time you'll claim, I am woman, hear me roar. Right? Yeah. Okay. What? That women face in society every day. Here, I got a few on the list of things I think women deal with on a daily basis. You ready? Here we go. First one. Being hit on by a guy. JM7419, welcome. Being hit on by a man. Being catcalled like it is in New York. How about taking a deep dicking by a guy? Something you probably don't know anything about. Taking it up the shitter. That could be another one. Getting eaten out by a person, or in your case, you'll probably have I can't lick milk out of your can. Possibly being beamed, because that's just something that women deal with a lot. You know, Ricky Ricardo style, over the lap and boom, boom, spank like a little kid. Or taking logs on your tits. You know, those are things that women deal with on a daily basis. Come on. I mean, it's a fucking decoration. It's nothing. They just look for anything anymore. It's like you look for something to offend you. Oh, God. To me, I think it's funny. It's creepy looking, I'll give you that. That is creepy as all hell, by the looks of it. But it's the whole thing of Halloween is to scare, to frighten a person in one way or another. Some get real sinister and do some fucked up shit. Some is just the innocent, oh, pop out, boo, and scare the shit out of you. Now, I don't see anything offensive about this, but of course you got some bitch that tries to be, you know, holier than thou. Gotta fight for everyone. But you know what's funny? The bitch says, I fail to see the humor in it. Makes light of very serious crime. Voyeurism is a crime in Canada. Shut the fuck up. Oh, God. The fact that it's reached its way in this country is fucking mind-boggling, because it's just an innocent fucking decoration. Therefore, to scare you. And the person that you're scaring is probably the husband, which she probably doesn't know what it's like, because hold on. Let me see. What's her name again? Hunt Wells. Yeah, she's probably married, and you can tell. Hunt Wells, hyphenated name. She's a feminist little cunt. Alright, so yes, I said that. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Freedom of speech. Fuck you. You Trump supporter, you fucking racist, blah blah blah. Yeah. Call back. Anyways, serious that, but Home Depot agreed to remove the product from its stores after the CBC relayed Huntwell's objection. So one complaint, and this bitch got one decoration, ruined the fucking business for the people that made that. Okay, that made that creepy thing that I'm showing right now. They are missing out on money because of a complaint of one stuck-up bitch that doesn't see any humor in anything. And that's the thing. From what I hear, liberals are worse up in Canada than they are down here. I hear that from a lot of people that are Canadian. Of course, I'm not jumping on my friends of the north, the neighbors to the north, but I hear that they're a lot worse up there than they are down here. So, I'm against the fact that you have the right to say that, but I don't think you should ruin a fucking business's livelihood because you're fucking with a person's business. There's a company that mass-produced this product, and now they're going to miss out on sales because you want to look for a reason to be offended. Just like any other jerk-off, especially in this country, on a daily basis. You look for something. You try to find something, okay? There's people that still talk about fucking the Washington Redskins and how that's offensive. Dude, I'm Native American, okay? I'm pretty much half. I'm half Italian, half Native American. The fact that I'm not full doesn't disqualify me from my opinion about it. The fact is, I don't find it offensive, okay? It's just what it is, okay? They're sitting there and not fucking belittling Native Americans in any way, okay? That's, yeah. And that's the reason the Cleveland Indians got rid of that, their Indian logo, because they found that offensive. They cartoonish, they said that was a poor display of what Native Americans are. So, anyways, yeah, it just, I find that fucking weird. I find it weird that one bitch shuts it down. It pisses. It's just. I just don't get why Home Depot is like, you know what? Go fuck yourself, okay? If you don't like it, then don't buy it. Alright, you're fucking with their business. And not only that, they're taking a hit too now because they purchased that product. Whether if they're, God knows where they put it, probably put it in other locations, probably moved it to the US. But the fact that it's hitting here and they're pulling them off the shelf here is kind of funny too. So I don't think it. Again, you're gonna ruin it. You're gonna fuck with a business because you can't see. It's there to scare. It's not. Oh God. Oh, because a guy could break in and do whatever to what. Yeah, I know it does happen, okay? But look at that. Look at that. Look at that, okay? Look at that. It's a fucking decoration, okay? What's next? What is next? I mean, our decorations, we got a guillotine. Is that going to be insensitive because what happened in the Middle East with the, people that are behind it? I'm not trying to make light of that, but, I mean, are people going to see that from what, is a common decoration in some houses? Some people, you know what? I realized most of the show was negative today. There was some, well, the iPhone and the whole shit, but other than that, most of this shit was all about how, this society is falling apart, not only to the north, but also here. And, oh well. Not every show's going to be chipper, as they always are. What can I say? Of course, I do want to thank everyone that tuned in today. That was awesome. I do like the follows. A-Rod, thank you. And, let's see. There you go. I would like to thank you all for tuning in today. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll do another show tomorrow. And it'll be a similar show to this. And then I'm going to stick to the every other day format. I do want to thank, of course, again, the new follow Sharksman31. And I do want to say this. Hey, if you want to debate about anything I talk about, you can't call into the show. So I just want to get that out there. Other than that, I'll be back tomorrow, 11:30. I might pop out going for another hour, playing a couple games of hockey. I might do that. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So stay tuned. I'm gonna play some hockey. Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. And, yeah. I'm out. Later.